So they've got some Baby Yoda merch out, and it all looks horrible. I want to show you guys this stuff. For one reason, because it shows the incompetence of Disney and merchandise, and it couldn't be at a worse time. Toy sales are down big time. I don't think Hasbro is going to make it much longer. And then what are you going to do, Disney? I don't know who approves merchandise or if Disney puts this out or what, but it's another example of them dropping the ball. So I want to show you guys just how horrible this stuff looks. So this is the concept art for the child, which is the official name for Baby Yoda. People have been affectionately calling the child Baby Yoda. I like Baby Yoda better. I think it's a better name. But the characters become really, really popular. Now, you would think that they would have a slew of merchandise ready for this because, well, what's a business want to do? It wants to make money. There is none. Now, the rumor from what I've seen is Jon Favreau, the guy running The Mandalorian, begged them not to make any. I don't know how much I believe that. Now, I'm sure it did have an influencing factor, but here's the thing that I want to point out. They could have easily had all of this stuff ready to go and created, just not advertised it. It still would have been out in time for Christmas. You could have had these made in December. We're not seeing any of that. What they've done, though, is take this image and just slapped it on whatever they could to make it acceptable for sale. So I want to show you guys. Look at this incompetence. So there's the image. It's pretty much just this image used over and over again. You got a basic shirt that says the child. You got one right here. You got a Baby Yoda on this black shirt, and then with a purple background, just the image on a white shirt, because why not? And then the same thing there again. And then, you can get this laptop sticker. You can get a mug. You can get a tote bag, a phone case, and finally, a laptop case. I mean, who is in charge of marketing for Star Wars over at Disney? I'd really like to know that answer because they should probably be fired because they're doing stupid things. This is stupid. This is slapped on for a quick buck. It's almost like the guy that's, in charge, like burst into the room and said, "Hey, we actually have a hit. Star Wars, a hit thing. How can we make a quick buck? Oh, I know. Let's just slap Baby Yoda on whatever piece of garbage we can and put it out for selling." I'm sure that'll be a big old hit. And I bet you these will hit. I bet you people will buy these shirts. I would probably buy this one. I would probably buy this shirt. Be a good gym shirt. You can wear this to the gym. But, it just shows the foolishness of Disney in some ways. Because you know what would have been a big hit? A plush doll. That thing would have sold like gangbusters, and you could have put that out everywhere. That'd have been a hot Christmas item. I guarantee it would have been. It'd have been a baby Elmo. But instead, we get stickers for your laptop and a tote bag. It just shows you how incompetent Disney is in some ways, and you might disagree with me there, but that's what I saw out of it. And this couldn't come at a worse time, like I was saying. Hasbro really, really needs you to buy Frozen 2 and Star Wars toys this holiday season. They're not doing very good. When Toys R Us went out of business, that was a big blow to the toy industry. And I think Hasbro's kind of really it. They're the big dogs. They make just about everything now. I don't see them lasting too much longer. I guarantee you they go bankrupt next year because these companies are so afraid to bend. They're so afraid to stand up to these weirdos on Twitter. Let me show you. This is what they're doing with Star Wars right now, and this is their biggest. Well, it was their biggest moneymaker. Look at these are the figures designed for kids, I believe. You can find them at Target and other places. And look at them. So it looks like Finn here has like sparkles on his face. Do you see that? They look ridiculous. Rey's doesn't look any better. Let me show you Rey. She looks just as ridiculous as Finn. I want to point out, though, that there are, Black Label figures and vintage figures, but these are the main line. These are the ones that they are trying to sell to all the kids and stuff. I mean, they don't even look like the people in the movies. They look like they're from an animated series. And I could see, kids saying, where's the cartoon version of the movie? Is that what these are based on? It's terrible. I mean, they look like little Barbies. Look at her. Doesn't she look like a Barbie or something? Like a little girl's toy. That's what they look like. I'm assuming that this means that they're going with the gender neutral look. I'm sure that's going to appeal to boys who make up the bulk of action figure sales. But hey, what do I know? I mean, look at this. Doesn't this scream desperation for a quick buck? like crock pots with R2D2, and you got the Darth Vader inspired one. These are just dumb to me. And this is nothing new. They've had stuff like this over and over. This came up when I was Googling Star Wars, and I thought this looked absolutely hideous. So I don't know who's in charge of marketing and, merchandise over at Disney, but man, your merchandise sucks. And how do you not have plush dolls ready to go for this Baby Yoda? Nevertheless, how do you not have Funko Pops ready to go for this Baby Yoda? I mean, you have tons of Star Wars Funko Pops. I've seen them. Why don't you have a Baby Yoda one? How are you this short-sighted? And I know this isn't the typical Star Wars stuff that people do, but it's to me, it really shows just how incompetent and stupid they are when it comes to making stuff. They should have had that stuff ready to go. You think you would have at least had some limited stuff. You could have hyped it up. Will this hype be there in a couple of months, well after your prime time selling? If your prime time business of holiday sales is gone? Probably not. So it just shows you Disney doesn't know what they're doing. This is why Galaxy's Edge is a failure. This is why the Skywalker movies have been a failure. They are a failure when it comes to Star Wars. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Give me your thoughts on all this. Thoughts, comments, likes always help the channel out enormously. So consider throwing a comment and a like. Also share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. And hit that notification bell. As always, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that and subscribe if you're new.